you are going to be okay. Even though it doesn't feel like it, even though your brain's telling you it's not going to be, even though your trauma, your PTSD even triggered, you're in fight or flight, you're in panic mode. I feel like you're seconds away from a panic attack pretty much at all times, not knowing what the hell is going to happen to you. And I want to say that even though it feels like things aren't going to be okay, I'm promising you right now, right here, right now in this video, because I'm manifesting that only the people that need this find this, that you absolutely are going to be okay on the other side of things, on the other end. When you come out the other side, it's going to be fine. Dare I say, it might be better. Spirit was just showing me that you are experiencing something. There's this huge moment right now in your life where the decision I'm hearing of something is going to make or break you. Make or break it type of situation. And that's what's triggering your fight or flight, is because you really are in this state of limbo. And they're showing me the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man in tarot is about the ultimate surrender. Knowing that if you are in this place, if you have been led to this place, they're also showing me horses. If you have been led to this place, you have been led here for a reason. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. It's not war, it's freedom. It's the ability to change your life into the thing that you always wanted it to be. To go to the places you've always wanted to go. Physically, energetically, spiritually, whatever. They're also showing me bats too, which bats for me are a sign of transformation as well. Think about these creatures who work best in the dark, right? They see best in the dark. And it's almost like Spirit is saying that you haven't been buried alive, you've just been planted. See what I'm saying? The darkness, as much as it feels like it's not your friend, is your friend. And one of my favorite quotes is, character, like film, develops in the dark. That's you. That's you guys. Spirit knew there was no way that you were going to develop into the person that you needed to be to fulfill your life's work, your life's mission here spiritually on this earth. There's no way that you would be able to do that if you were not constantly put in the dark, if you were not constantly put into situations where you could not see the exit, but rather that you had to feel your way out of a situation one by one, day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute. And you have that spirit that can accomplish that. You have that spirit that no one can break. And every time that you thought that nothing could top this, like this can't get any worse, and then something did happen, and every time you were like, that's it, this is gonna break me. Did it? Did it break you? Because if you're here right now, if you're watching this video, it didn't break you, because you're here again. You're here again, still doing it, still showing up. And no matter how bad your previous trauma or your PTSD, depending on your situation, has been triggered, like no matter how many triggers there are, you are still overcoming them one at a time, over and over and over. And every time that you are brought to a crossroads and feeling like you are suffering the consequences of being open, of being vulnerable, right? Vulnerable is, I want to think of a better word, but vulnerable is the best word I can think of right now. When you are at your lowest, when you are experiencing that vulnerability where you just want to like take the covers and pull them over your head and just hide, those moments, instead of taking them and using them as a reason to never be vulnerable again, instead of using those moments to say, that's it, I'm done, I'm never doing this shit again, you just keep showing up. You use it as an excuse to come back harder the next time. And Spirit was just showing me that someone is near a panic attack. Like, I don't know if I can do this. Like the heavy breathing, the hyperventilating, just like over and over. And you have this like mom or mother in spirit, even a grandmother. But I just feel this feminine energy. For some of you guys, maybe even It's great something. Not some of you, it could be great grandmother, but I'm feeling more of like a great aunt situation. But you have this family member in spirit who they're just showing me is holding your face, looking you straight in the eyes and being like, look at me. It's just me and you. Like, it's just me and you. You got this. You're gonna do this. And I feel like this is someone who you relied on so much for emotional support or some sort of like comfort emotionally. You look to them to figure out life. And now that this person isn't here, this like guide for you is gone, you're like, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this by myself? How am I gonna do this alone? What am I gonna do? How am I gonna do this? But the thing is, it just makes me so teary-eyed. Like, the thing is that they were once in your shoes doing the same thing. It's just screaming generational cycles. They were once in your shoes doing the exact same thing, thinking, I don't know how I'm going to do this without whoever. I don't know how I'm going to do this, period. I don't know how I'm going to do this. And you are no less than them. I don't know what's going on outside. You are no less than them. You guys are just, like, you're on the same level of strength because they got through it and they're saying that if I got through it and I can do it, you can do it too. You can do it too. You can not only do what you're doing right now, you can do more than that because every generation that comes after, it's like you're stronger for that. And what I keep feeling is that this person, while they were alive, may have provided you with certain things, but they are more of a rock to you, more of a support system on the other side than they were ever able to be while they were alive here on this earth for you. So it's almost like what I'm hearing is like, you're stronger because I'm up here now. And I'm not going to let you fail. I'm not going to let you do this. I'm not going to let you give up. I'm not going to let you talk about yourself like this. This is this person just being like, look at me. You got this. Just look at me. Like, it's just us. It's just us. You got this. You're going to do this. And it's going to feel like you are dying the entire time, but I promise you that death is not a closed door, but rather it is an adjacent door that's opening for you. Even in the throes of grief, of panic, of anxiety, of worry, of fear, there are so many beautiful things that are waiting for you. And with every ending comes a beginning. This person wasn't going to be able to do for you here on this earth what they could do for you while they are up there. You are going to make it. You're going to be okay. It's going to be really awful in the meantime. I'm not even going to lie to you. It's going to suck. It's going to be scary. But you're never alone. They're right there with you. They are right there with you every step of the way, guiding you through every step of the process, no matter what it is that you're experiencing right now.